Hello and welcome to Laurindalandia. Today I'm going to do a reading about why people feel threatened by you. You can choose your pile by following your intuition. It can be the pile that you are the most visually attracted to, or you can even ask in your mind, what is a pile for me? I do a personal readings, they are super affordable, and they're my first link in description. Hello, Paluana. So I chose this card that says, be the most important person in your life. And it came in reverse. Why people feel threatened by you is that they know you have the capacity to love deeply, to care deeply for people. They see you loving other people unconditionally, and they see how much you truly love and give to them. But the people that feel threatened by you is because you don't give them the love that you give your loved ones. They clearly know that you don't like them without you having to say it. They see it by your behavior. I think you might be a person here that has a small group of people that you really love, and you really give a lot of unconditional love. I think you are very caring, you are very giving, you might even put other people's needs ahead of your own. And this might be something that you did a lot in the past. You might have been someone in the past that put maybe your needs in the back burner to prioritize other people's needs. And I think you learned through life experience and probably through a lot of pain, hurt, and betrayal that you need to prioritize yourself. But I think there is a part of you that is very loving, very caring, and you can never really shut down that part of you, right? I think what you did here, you realize, okay, I'm a very loving person, very caring person. If I love you, it's to the end of the world, like I'll do a lot for the people that I love. And this is just who I am. I think what you done is, okay, I'm that type of person that a lot of times can put others' needs in front of mine and I can get hurt because of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I love the right people instead of like loving everyone, really being picky with the people that you love. And I think that's how you learn to create boundaries, is by providing this unconditional love and this very selfless love to a select group of people that you feel, no, okay, these people, they have my best interest, they deserve it. I can love them to like the most unconditional form. Like I can be my selfless, very giving, very caring self with them because I feel safe with them. And the people that feel threatened by you, they know that you are very loving. You're just not loving towards them. I don't think you are mean. I don't think like you are mean to these people. I don't think you are rude to these people. I don't think you are cruel to these people, but they feel the coldness because they see you interacting with the people that you really love. Like they see how much you give and how selfless you are with the people that you really love, like how much you care about them, how much you love them. So they feel that you don't like them because of the way that you act with other people and not them. And they feel very really threatened by this because I think these people wanted to be in your inner circle, and I think you are super wise in keeping these people out. I think these boundaries that you have created on being very selective with the people that you really love, right? Being very selective with the people that you give your uh, all to, I think is super wise. I think, yeah, it's a great idea. I think it's an healthy idea. I think you are doing a great job at that. And I think it's keeping away the people that want to take advantage of you. Because I think these people that feel threatened are the ones that actually want to take advantage of you, and they cannot. Because you don't let them into your life. You create this boundary, you have created this protection, you have created this circle of wall around you where they cannot let in. And you do well, because I think these people feel threatened because they wanted to take something from you and they cannot, because you have these boundaries. Because like, again, they see you and they know you are capable of being very selfless, very loving, very caring, and they want to take advantage of that. Maybe they want to take like your resources, maybe they just want to take out your time and energy, like they want to take advantage of you, but you keep them outside of the boundaries, like you don't let them in, and they feel threatened by this because I think these people even have had an old plan to like take something from you. I'm getting this example of maybe these people see you interacting with your best friends or with your close loved ones, and they thought, easy prey, I can take advantage of them. They're super loving, they're super caring. I think these people that feel threatened by you might even be like narcissists and have very like selfish traits that they see people as resources and not humans. I think first times that they met you, they saw an easy prey because maybe they saw you interacting with your best friends or the people that you really love, and you're super caring, you're super nice, you're super loving, and they thought, oh, I'm gonna take advantage of this one, like amazing. Like I'm even seeing like a prey predator vibe. I'm getting image of like a wolf with like red eyes looking at the prey. I'm seeing like the prey being a rabbit or a chicken. And this is the vibe I'm getting from these people. These people are like, okay, you're gonna be my next food. You're gonna be my next resource. Like I'm gonna eat you alive. Type vibe, metaphorically, of course. And then when they try to get close to you, there is a fence around you, or you run away. And this is what I'm getting is they thought you were going to be easy prey, but you are not. And it's actually very hard to get into your circle, and it's very hard for you to just love everyone. No, I think you understood through life experience and probably a lot of pain and betrayal that not everyone is deserving of your time and energy, and not everyone is deserving of your love, because you can be a very selfless, caring person. And yeah, like I think you learn to be strict with that, and I think you learn to be picky with that, because the people that are around you, they really need to be great people, because you are a great person, right? So you bring a lot to the table. So the people that share the food that you provide at the table, like they need to have a pure heart and the best intentions at heart. Also, you look very rich. You don't need to be rich to look rich, but there's something about your clothing, um, your skin. Like you look like you take care of yourself. You look like you buy expensive clothing, even if you don't buy. Like your clothes look clean and they look like high quality. And I think also these people that feel threatened by you, maybe they want to take out resources like money, or they want to take advantage of your money, maybe to get some free dinners or free gifts or whatever, and they couldn't. Why people feel threatened by you, number one? I think the people that feel threatened by you are quite obsessed with you. It's really strange. It's this very predatory vibe. It's giving very narcissistic. I think these people that feel threatened by you are like narcissists. And they are like, they look, you're obsessed with you, pal number one. This is a thing. I'm getting again a lot of imagery of like predator and prey, a lot of like wolf in sheep's clothing, like crazy eyes. I'm seeing a lot of crazy eyes. Those eyes of someone that is obsessed, like, the narcissistic stare. I think I saw this like on TikTok where people describing that you can see who is a narcissist by their eyes. And it's kind of true, actually. Like eyes that is like they look like they are looking into you and pay attention to you, but like these empty. Their eyes, you feel me? Like they look like they are engaging with you and looking with you, but they are not connecting. Like imagine they are looking at you, they are hearing you, they are like making eye contact, but you don't feel connected with the eye contact. Like the eye contact feels empty because deep down they are just thinking of strategies and ways on how they can like take something from you and take advantage of you. This is what I'm getting, that these people talk with you. I think you can know who these people are because they have those eyes of someone. Yes, they are looking at you. They are looking at you while you talk with them. They are engaged, like they are responding to you. But in their eyes, you don't feel connected. Like there is an emptiness in their eyes, even though they are engaging in the conversation, right? And they are making eye contact and they seem interested. Also, like what narcissists do a lot is at the beginning, especially like in the love bombing stage, Like they ask you a lot of questions and you feel super special, or this person really cares about me, right? But they really just asking questions to understand like who you are as a person, so they can use that to take advantage of you. Like all the information that they are gathering and trying to take from you is just to use it against you and to take advantage of you. These are the type of people. Men might feel very threatened by you. I'm seeing a lot of men. These might be men. These some of you. This might be a man that dresses like light blue shirts, kind of corporate vibe, corporate relaxed vibe. I'm seeing a guy with like a pantsuit, dark blue, and like a lighter blue shirt, like those shirts that you wear with a suit and tie, but without the tie and kind of open at the top, like the top of the shirt. You feel me, like a business, but like not superly well dressed. For some of you, they might be blonde, blue eyes, and with those blue eyes, these blue eyes kind of actually scare me a little bit. They're scaring me, like those blue eyes. There are like the pupils are dilated, but it's like an empty stare, like someone looking at you and having a conversation with them, and their eyes are blue, pupils a bit dilated, and he has like the dark blue around the eye, but like a very empty look, like engaged, looking at you, right? Very empty. This might be who they could be, right? For some of you, these are people that have, superior, like what is it? Like a grandiose persona, like a superiority complex. You feel me? That they feel like they are smarter than everyone, better than everyone. They know, like, yeah, like this grandiose persona. For some of you, might be like these people that are threatened by you. Others of you might also be something related with fish. Some of you might live near like a fishing town, or a place where people fish. Um, I'm seeing a fish market. Um, a man that wears clothes that is like sorting fish. Like, you know, those, not plastic, I don't know how to describe those clothes of people that like deal with fish, or are like cutting fish up or putting it like in the market. This might be a person that is threatened by you. Why people feel threatened by you? Tell number one. Wow. Okay. 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 So these people feel threatened by you because also you are very like, you are a visionary. You have like a lot of creativities, and you have a lot of like big ideas, and you are someone that is very innovative as well. You could be someone that designs something new, or create a new invention, or creates new technology. You are someone that thinks outside of the box of your environment. You are someone that has this big broader thinking and very far-headed thinking, like, yeah, very Aquarius vibes, visionary, innovative, creative, and they are threatened by that. They're kind of jealous of the fact that you are such a visionary and so creative and so smart and so intelligent, because I think these people have like a superiority complex. And the thing is, their superiority complex is unfounded, is not valid, because they are not really that great. They just tell themselves and others, yeah, I'm super smart, I'm super this, I'm super that. When the reality is unfounded, they're not, really not. And you are someone that it actually is that actually is super smart, super intelligent, visionary, creative, but you don't brag about it. But people give you the respect of someone that is super smart, because you are indeed super smart, and they crave what you have. Yeah, they crave what you have and who you are, as a person. I think this also comes back to the fact that they want to take something out of you and they can't. They almost want to wear your body and be you for like a day. You feel me? Like they want to mimic you as well. I think also these people are trying to get close to you, to understand what you like. what you say, how you say it, how you do things, so they can mimic you, so they can pretend to be as smart as you, or as creative as you, or innovative as you. They're trying to embody you in some way. And the fact that you have boundaries and you cannot let them, and you don't let them in, that really threatens them, because deep down they admire you, but that admiration, because they are very insecure people, turns into jealousy, and they are just thinking of schemes to try to get close to you so they can mimic you and be you to a certain extent. And I think in their minds, they're like, they look at you, they admire you deep down, but they are so insecure that that admiration turns into jealousy, right? So the narratives that they tell themselves to make themselves feel better, because they cannot face the reality that they are not that intelligent, they are not the superior being that they try to convince themselves that they are. They basically say that, for example, your career accomplishments, or how much you have accomplished in your life, like the fact that you have great ideas, that is something that is unfair. Like, they try to discredit you in their mind and say, oh, they're not that great, they're just lucky. They just invented this because they're lucky, or they just found this job because they were lucky. Like, it's not the fact that you are super intelligent and super smart and super innovative. Like, they tell themselves, no, it's because life is unfair and they are more lucky than I am. Because again, these people have a big superiority complex, and they see you, and you are what they actually try to convince themselves that they are. Like, you are the smart one, you are the intelligent one, you are the visionary, and they aren't, but they are trying. They are so insecure, they're trying to make themselves believe that they are, because they cannot accept themselves as they are, right? So they see you deep down, they admire you, it turns into jealousy. So then they like tell themselves stories. No, like, they have a successful job because they were lucky. It just happens to them. It's not the fact that you are like super intelligent and that you earn this job, right? So they create a lot of narratives in their minds to say that everything that you have accomplished is by luck and not by hard work and actual talent. Let me know down in the comments if you resonate with this message. If you like this video, give it a like. And if you like this content, subscribe. I do a personal readings. They are super affordable, and I have a first link in description. Bye, pal one. Hello, pal two. So it shows this card that says, don't make your life a labyrinth. And it came in reverse. Why people feel threatened by you is that you are very good in problem solving and in getting out of difficult situations. I think a lot of people try to entrap you, try to make your life harder, try to create a situation where you felt stuck, like you couldn't leave and just bad things were happening. And the thing is, you are super good at getting out of bad situations. Like, you are super quick, super smart, super effective in turning things upside down, in turning a bad situation into a good one. I think, yeah, I think a lot of people really try to imprison you, like in a psychological or emotional sense. I think a lot of people try to imagine. I'm getting an example, maybe in romantic sense. Let's say an example: you are a woman dating men, and I'm seeing like a man in the first date, like trying to make you feel insecure about yourself, trying to ship into your insecurities, because then is the psychology of if you make someone feel insecure, then they crave like your approval, so they're gonna seek your approval and they're gonna try to prove themselves to you. So that's the way that it's a way of flirting, quote unquote. That's, I mean, it's not really flirting, but I guess it's a way that people engage in this sense. I'm getting, what is it? I think I also once saw it on YouTube, or something so stupid, but psychologically, uh, it kind of makes sense. Unfortunately, that is something like, if you want like a man, a very like, yeah, a very a man with a lot of values of the patriarchy, I guess, will say, for you to like flirt with a girl and get the girl, you just have to make her feel insecure. So you just have to ship down to her insecurities, and then they're gonna seek like validation. That's how you get the girl, is by criticizing her. It's like, I think I also saw a YouTube video talking about this. Like in a way that was like, this is so stupid, but like the fact that these men could do this and actually work, it's crazy. There is also, I'm getting a lot of examples. You know, though, that type of flirting that is like, that they are basically making fun of each other, like teasing, like, you know, the type of flirts when people start flirting and they just low key making fun of each other, low key bullying each other, but it's like a way of flirts. This is what I'm getting. I think this is what people have tried to do to you. I think people see you as very high value. I bet you are here very beautiful, probably very charismatic, very really intelligent. I think you are the full package here. I think you are someone I value. To a lot of people, they feel like you are unattainable. So a way for them to attain you is by using this like psychological, emotional warfare, like these psychological and emotional tricks of maybe they try to put you down. So then they are trying to make you basically seek their approval and go after them to seek validation and approval. This is the way that they try to get you, right? I think this is a big one that people have done to you, right? But the thing is, I think a lot of people try to put you down, but they feel like they never could. Actually, they might have hurt you in the moment, but they feel like now you have moved on. You are completely fine. You are better than you were before. Like all their bullying and all their harassments didn't work on you. This is how people feel deep down. Yeah, I think a lot of people try to do a lot of things. Also, I'm getting a lot of, maybe people try to instill fear in you, like instill doubt in you and fear, like isolation tactics. I think maybe you dealt in the past with maybe some narcissistic people, or just people that are very, yeah, like bad people that do the isolation thing, that they try to isolate you, maybe put you against your friends or instill fear in you, like don't trust this person, don't trust this other person. I think there was a lot of, yeah, psychological and emotional manipulation that was done on you, and people feel threatened because you could always get out. It never truly worked. I think people underestimated your mental fortitude. I think again, what was done to you is something that is very insidious and something that a lot of people fall to. Like it's something that most human beings, I guess, will fall into, and it will be easy for them to do this thing to many people. But with you, it was not. Like they could not control you, like psychologically and emotionally. Also, I think some people try, especially in a romantic sense, maybe they try to play into your attachment wounds, and they try to make you like or anxious attachments, like giving you breadcrumbs, like yeah, looking for their validation. I think a lot of people try to put you in a position where you would look for their validation, or try to make you feel that you are not as great as you are really. I'm also getting here work scenario. Some of you might have like bosses or manager where they like maybe were micromanaging you or always criticizing you, like making you feel that you are not as good as you actually are because they were threatened by how actually good you are. Yeah, I think people are very threatened by your excellence and by the fact that you are top level, you are high level, you are unreachable, untainable. They could never be you. So they try to basically bring you down to their level through psychological and emotional manipulation and fear tactics, and like trying to bring you down basically psychologically, but they cannot. The thing is, they couldn't. And they really tried hard, and this manipulation works on the majority of people, but with you didn't, because you are, I'm getting top la creme. Is that the saying? Like, I'm getting like, I'm getting that, like, top la creme, like, you are, You are someone that is one in a million. Basically, they'll never find someone like you. You are that good in all levels of life, you feel me, in all aspects of life. Beauty, skill, experience, intelligent, charisma, speaking, everything. Like, you are the best. Always. Why people feel threatened by you, pal number two. Oh, oh. I'm getting the sound of the North Sea. Yeah, I'm seeing a patch, like, I'm seeing a dark ocean. I'm seeing someone in the ship looking out of the dark ocean. Oh, I'm hearing the sound of the North Sea. What does this mean? Mm. Okay, okay, okay. Imagine, I'm getting a message that I think a lot of people tried to isolate you as a manipulation tactic, and they might have actually isolated you. I think a lot of people might have succeeded in isolating you, but that actually made you stronger. I'm also getting that quote, if I'm free, I'm lost. Like, there is something about that. I think people try to entrap you, isolate you, make you feel worse. And the thing is, that actually kind of worked in your favor. I think because of how much people have put you down, you really became stronger, and you became stronger alone, and you became almost fearless. I think people are really threatened by the fact that they put you in like psychologically bad circumstances, and it made you stronger. It made you better. He only made you like more powerful. Like, they were trying to take out your power, but he only elevated you. I think that metaphor of the black ocean, it's giving that isolation vibe. You feel me? But it's also like the black ocean, like at night. You feel me? It's scary, right? I'm not. I'm not getting fear. I'm getting courage from this, and I think, yeah, life and a lot of people have put you in very difficult psychological circumstances, and they only made you braver, smarter. Like, the difficult circumstances that they put you in, they were hoping to make you weaker, and they were hoping to kind of like chip at your mental state and put you in a worse situation. But it built character, basically. Like, you became even more powerful. I think the fact that so many people try to isolate you, for example, only made you be powerful alone. You feel me? Like, I think a lot of people wanted to weaken you by isolating you, but the thing is, it did the contrary, because you became even more powerful alone. You learn how to stand alone. You learn that you don't need people to do whatever you want. You learn that you don't need people to build the empire that you want to build, to chase the dream that you want to chase. I think the fact that a lot of people trying to isolate you to, like, I'm getting a lot of like very strangely like war metaphors, like in combat, um techniques to win those types of conflicts. Like, I'm getting a lot of those, which I think is really strange. I think these people like really had like a whole plan, an old scheme, an old strategy that was like thought through, and they really thought how they can weaken you. Imagine, I think you are someone that a lot of people aspire to be. So I think a lot of people gravitate towards you because you are super inspiring and people want to follow you. I think you are a leader. So a lot of people gravitate towards you. So their first technique was to isolate you because they felt that you alone will be weaker without the people around you following you. But the thing is, you were alone were even stronger because you build character, you build a relationship with yourself. Like, you also, these experiences, even though hard, they showed you that you can endure it and you can survive it, and you just became stronger because of it. So actually, what people try to take from you, like the isolation, the mental manipulation, the psychological manipulation only made you stronger, and they had the opposite effect. People trying to weaken you, but it just awaken like a whole new character inside of you. Like, I think also these people that have done this to you, they're kind of scared of you now. And by kind of scared, I'm kind of getting a lot of scared. They see you as a monster, not like they don't see you as a monster like you're a bad person, but they see you like as a beast. Not again that you're a bad person, but like a powerful force of nature, like a wild, powerful force of nature. Like you are beyond human almost. Damn, like these people are kind of scared of you now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you always win. Imagine people feel threatened by you because you always win, no matter how bad the circumstances are for you, no matter how difficult it gets, no matter how many circumstances like are like really difficult for you. You always win, and you are someone that imagine you. I don't. You don't escape your problems. It's a thing. I don't think you are someone that if you are faced with an issue, you escape it. You might at the beginning, but you always come back to face it. You are someone that has a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to see a lot of difficult things in the face. And I think this is what makes you a winner, is the fact that you're not trying to escape your situation or escape your problems or escape your inner turmoil, is that you face it and you're very willing and have a lot of courage in facing those difficulties of life, the fear of life. You also are someone, imagine, you are exceptional. You are great. A lot of people see you as the top of the chain, right? But you don't, like, you are super humble. You are not arrogant. You don't see yourself as the best. But the thing is, I think this is quite a wealthy way to look at it. Of course, insecurities are never good, and right, like we don't like having insecurities. But I'm getting here is that you have a balance with your securities and insecurities. The fact that you are so great, but you are still aware, yes, like I'm not so good at this, or my insecurities, like it gives you a lot of groundedness and it makes you very humble, and it actually again works in your favor, like something that's supposed to not work in your favor, like insecurities, it kind of works in your favor because it keeps you level headed, because you are so great that I think you will be it'll be easy for you to kind of get into grandiose mindset, to get into a mindset, yeah, I'm great, right? And this can be self-destructing at times, right? But the fact that you have the balance between being great and at the same time being very grounded and very humble, like I'm getting that vibe that the smartest people in the world, they are the first to say I know nothing, right? Like the more you know, the less you know. Like the more you know, the less you realize, the less you know. And this is the vibe that I'm getting. Like the more you become powerful, skilled, incredible, also it comes with a balance of insecurity. But this works for you. Again, something that was not supposed to work for you works for you because it keeps you grounded, level headed. It keeps you actually very sane, because you could easily get into grandiose like psychosis type vibe, you feel me? You could easily get into a state of maybe not being so mentally grounded because of how great you are. You can easily get into that, but the fact that those insecurities kind of level you, and you have a beautiful balance between confidence and insecurities. And what I'm getting is that, of course, insecurities are not easy and not a good thing to have. But I'm getting that everything in balance and measure is healthy. And actually, you having those insecurities balances you and gives you a good mental mental states, because again you could easily slip into grandiosity, and that might be self-destructing. Grandiosity might be something that makes you self-destruct. Like I'm getting those vibes. What's that sentence? Pride comes before the fall. Like when you're super prideful and when you are like I'm the best, that's when like things are about to go down. That's when a tower moment happens. That's when things we're about to lose, right? Because again, grandiosity can be self-destructing, and like you need people need to have a balance. Is what I'm getting between grandiosity, like not grandiosity, between confidence and the insecurity. And I think you have that, and that works for you. That's the thing, that works for you. And people are really threatened by this, that you are just a normal human being at the end of the day. You have insecurities like everyone, but those insecurities work for you. Not because you don't have them, but because those insecurities actually ground you and make you more stable and make you more rounded, and they give you power. Is that pull up and down, like it's kind of your securities keep you down on the ground while all your talents and expertise keep you up, so you have a good balance between south and north, between yeah, up and down. You like have a good balance of that, and it works for you. Let me know down in the comments if you resonate with this message. If you like this reading, give it a like, and if you like this content, subscribe. I do have personal readings. They are super affordable, and they're my first link in description. Bye, pal too. Hello, pal free. So it shows this card that says, nurture your world with love. And it came in reverse. Why people feel threatened by you is that you don't need to do a lot to be loved. You are a very inherently lovable person. People adore and love you without you having to show up many times, without you having to be there any times. I think, imagine, I'm seeing a lot of people around you with a lot of love for you, a lot of good things to say. You have a great reputation, a pristine reputation of being someone super nice, super sweet. You can do no wrong. You are perfect in people's eyes, and you are perfect in the sense of you can do no wrong. You feel me? Like, I think you are a very sweet person that is like sweet to people and nice to people, and people adore you because of that. And they see you almost as this child that needs to be protected. Like they see you almost as, yeah, you don't have bad intentions, you don't have ill intents. All you do is like by purity of heart, super like pure, harmless, and super kind and sweet. And people really love you for that. And I think you have a lot of people around you that say great things about you. They love you. Like, again, you can do no wrong. And people feel threatened because of this, because you are easily loved by many people without you even trying that much. It's like you going to like a local business one time and you chatting up with the owner of the local business, and the owner from then on like loves you because of how nice you are, and you just show up like every few months. You don't even like talk that much with the owner, you feel me? You didn't gave them that much energy or time, but that owner loves you, you feel me? And like you might live in a smaller community, or at least in a community where people kind of know each other. Like, I'm not getting big city. Like, I think this will be hard. Like, for example, in a city like New York City, imagine if you were living, I don't know, in New York City, and you have a streets where bodegas and like places where you can shop, like that street of people that know you, they love you, you feel me? Like the community of people around you, where people kind of know each other, is kind of a smaller vibe, where people like know their neighbors and know the owner of the store in front, you feel me? Like that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like you have just a reputation among many people being great, and of being super nice and super sweet, and people really defend you behind your back, and they're like, no, pile number three is amazing, they are super sweet, they're super nice. Like you have like a lot of people defending you and protecting you, and you didn't do that much, honestly. You just maybe one day went to the store, spoke like 5 minutes with like the owner, and like from then on they love you, feel me? And maybe you go from that store time to time, but you're not there every day. You didn't create that like a deep relationship with them, but like because you are so easily loved because of how nice and sweet and just like pure hearted you are, or at least how people perceive you, it's easy for people to love you, and you don't need to do that much, honestly. One conversation with you, you are loved. You feel me? And people feel threatened by this because they feel like you can create a community, a network of people that like will defend you, will protect you. Murphy can do no wrong. They did nothing wrong. If they did something wrong, they didn't mean it, And people that want to maybe badmouth you or gossip about you and say like bad things about you, they might feel like they can't even like gossip about you, honestly, because like you are so loved by the community around you. You are so loved by many people. People cannot come against you, and then people feel like, but what this person did, like this person came here one day to like the store downstairs for like what, 20 minutes max, and you love them already. Yeah, people feel threatened that you are super lovable with low effort. Like again, you don't need to create long lasting relationship with these people. You don't need to give them gifts, or you don't need to show up that many times. It just takes you showing up like one time, them having a conversation with you, and like you are loved forever. You feel me? Like people from then on see you as you can do no wrong, you are perfect, you have no ill intent. You are like a pure heart, sweetheart. You feel me? Yeah, and you don't even have to show up that much. Like you don't even have to like converse with these people that much to like be so loved. Why people feel threatened by you? Also, like if these people feel threatened because they feel like, I think these people, honestly, the maximum that they want to do is they're a bit jealous of you, the fact that you are so loved, and they want to gossip about you badly, but they cannot even gossip about you badly because nobody will take it. Nobody's going to be there to listen to them and defend them. Nobody's going to agree with them. No, like you cannot talk bad about number three. I think these people just like they feel threatened by you. I think Loki they just want to gossip bad about you because they feel jealous about how much love you get, and they don't. They maybe just want to like kind of gossip badly about you to kind of tarnish your image to others, but it's impossible. Nobody's gonna let them. I'm getting things like infamy, like it's impossible to talk badly about you in your community. Impossible. Nobody's going to tolerate that. Okay, nobody's going to defend it. People will be like, no, you're wrong, pile number three can do no wrong. Pile number three is literally perfect. Okay. If they did something wrong, they didn't mean it. That's not their intention, because pile three is pure-hearted, kind-hearted type life. Why people feel threatened by your pile three? I think also, for example, your childhood friends, or the people that you surrounded yourself when you were a kid, they might, I think they feel threatened by you because you live a different life than you lived when you were a kid, which, I mean, that's how it's supposed to go. But I think these like childhood friends or people who were surrounding you when you were younger, I think these people like didn't change that much. They continue to live in the same place. Maybe some of them even still live with their parents. Like their interests didn't change, their style didn't change, things didn't change for them, and you changed. You expanded your creativity, you went to bigger and better places, like you moved out, you have your own place, like you are in a different environment and position than you were as a kid. And I think your childhood friends feel threatened by that because they could not do the same. They are still in the same hometown, doing the same things, dressing the same, thinking the same interests, and you really expanded. And yeah, you came a long way since your childhood. I think a lot of you here are very creative, and you really like grew as a human being, right? And you really matured, and you really expanded your interests, and you have a lot of skills, and you have a lot of talents, and you do many different things that you didn't do as a kid. And I think, yeah, your childhood friends are kind of jealous and threatened by that. Why people feel threatened by you? I think also point why people feel threatened by you is that because you're such a nice, sweet person, you make others look really bad in comparison to you because of how good you are. I think in your community, in your environment, people feel very badly compared to you because of how sweet and good you are. I think people compare themselves to you, and they're like, "Oh, I'm an a-hole compared to this person. This person is like a flower, you know. Like this person is like super sweet and super nice. Like even like a normal person is not mean to people. They might feel like insecure and threatened because of how sweet you are." And I think this is, I think, even a wake up call to some people. They're like, no, I need to start to be nicer. Like, there is here this person being super nice. I feel like a hey hole compared to them. I feel super mean compared to them. They're super nice. Not only that, it's not that they feel only that they are mean. They feel mean compared to you. Like they feel like they are a bad person compared to you because you're such a good person. But they start getting insecure. Like, do people think I'm a bad person? Do people think that I'm an a-hole? Like, I need to start acting better. Like, I need to start to be nicer. I think you really affect people in the sense that, yeah, you go to a store once, you go enter a small business once, you are there in a little environment with a little group of people once, and people start acting nicer after you. Like, I think people start to be nicer because of you, because you also get a lot of love and attention for that. People feel like you're very loved by being nice, so people try to emulate that and try to mimic you, even though it doesn't work the same because it's not as honest as you are. And people feel this, like people feel when other people are trying to mimic you and trying to be nice like you all of a sudden, and they feel like it's dishonest, right? So it doesn't work uh, as well. Like they cannot get the same amount of love and attention that you get because of your personality, right? But I think it's for sure a wake up call. Yeah, I think it's for sure a wake up call to them. I think they start to question and be like, I need to start being nicer to people. I need to change a little bit here. And I think these are the people that maybe have a tendency to gossip or spread rumors or badmouth other people, right? And I think like you really stop them in their tracks of whatever they were doing, and you will make them reevaluate like, oh, I need to or be nicer or appear to be nicer, because I think these people are very affected by the perception of others. It's not that they generally at the bottom of their heart are like, no, I need to become a nicer person for selfless reasons. No, I think because you are so nice and your reputation is so good, and you how you are perceived is with so much goodness, and so many people love you and defend you and protect you. People want that same reputation. Basically, they want to be nicer so they can get the same reputation that you have. They don't want to be nicer because of like selfless reasons. They want to be nicer due to the perception of others, because they want the same perception that you have. Why people feel threatened by you, account number 3. Also, your body looks very good. Your body is very attractive. Yeah, you might look very good with no clothes, or when you are in a bikini or at the beach. Yeah, people feel threatened by this. That your body is tea, your body is coffee, because tea is not strong enough. Mm. There is also a vibe to you. There's giving pixie manic. There's a vibe to you that is giving chaotic. Not a lot, but like a sprinkle of a little bit of creative mess. I think, yeah, a lot of you in Belfry are very creative, so you have that sprinkle of chaos. You feel me? It's not that you're completely chaotic, no, but you have that manic, chaotic vibe to you of being here, being there, doing this, doing that. ADHD, also, some of you might have ear ADHD. Uh, but people feel kind of threatened by this, honestly. People feel like you have a lot of energy, you are very vivacious, you are very creative, you jump back and forward, you go to this, you do that, you know how to do many things, you have many talents, many interests. This vibe of not too much, but a little bit manic, a little bit chaotic, that artist vibe, you feel me? That like is anxiety turned into creativity, where you cannot stand still for too long and you're always like going from this and that, and like that ADHD vibe as well of everything sparks your attention, and then you are like dedicating yourself to a task, and then you see something, you dedicate yourself fully to another task, so you are in this like bouncy vibe between many things. People kind of threatened by this, they find this to be very alive, very vivacious, and this also is very creative. I think people are also very threatened by your creativity, especially for the ones of you that identify with like manic pixie girl, you feel me. I think people are threatened for that because it looks fun, it looks creative. They feel like you are always coming up with something new. Some of you, like, I'm seeing makeup like pink sparkles, creative makeup, very creative ways to do your makeup, to dress. I'm seeing like a white dress, very, very, very fairy vibe. I'm also seeing green fairy dresses. I'm seeing moss. I'm seeing a lot of sparkle. Um, Yeah, it's giving very creative, very alive. Anxiety turned into creativity, and people are threatened by this because they think you are super energetic, a lot of vivacious, a lot of creativity, a lot of life to you. No matter your age, you are young. You know, no matter how old you are young at heart and in your energy. Why people feel threatened by you? Pile number 3. Yeah, it comes back a bit to that chaotic vibe. They feel like you are super spontaneous. Like they feel like at times you are a bit reckless, but it works for you. They're threatened by this freedom. Yeah, that's the word. The freedom, this freedom that you have. Because also coming back to the fact of people loving you with little, I think you have that energy of, I'm here 1 minute, I'm gonna go there the other minute, and you're always bouncing back from place to place, like trying new things, being with new people, experimenting new things, and a new hobby, a new interest, right? So you don't stay long, or you don't stay too long in one place, right? Because you have that energy, you're bouncing back everywhere, you feel me, trying new things, new stimulus, new exciting things, you feel me? And people feel threatened by this because you look very alive, very young at heart for sure, no matter your age, young at heart. Let me know that in the comments if you resonate with this message. If you like this reading, give it a like. And if you like this content, subscribe. I do have personal readings, they are super affordable, and then my first link in the description. Bye, Paul Free.